It's Tuesday, which can only mean one thing. It's time for Euro transfer talk. With the playing season weeks away from completion, the rumours are flying in, meaning there's plenty of gossip to bring you this time. Let's jump straight in. We start with some news that will leave Arsenal fans wincing, that Inter Milan have no interest in selling Lautaro Martinez. It had been believed the Nerazzurri were prepared to listen to bids of around €70 million for the Argentine. Arsenal were immediately installed as favourites for his signature, along with Tottenham and more recently Manchester United and Atletico Madrid. However, after another excellent weekend for the striker, Inter looked to have changed their mind. Martinez scored twice against Empoli in their 4-2 comeback victory, taking his tally to 23 for the season. It also helped Inter stay neck and neck with AC Milan in what has become the most thrilling title race in Europe. Gazzetta dello Sport have now confirmed the club have no plans to move him on, although the report concedes Inter will have to make one big player sale to meet their financial targets. Even Martinez isn't keen on a move. Speaking to the Uruguayan radio station Radio Colonia on Saturday, his agent confirmed the forward was happy in the wonderful city of Milan. He added, "Sometimes the press publishes things about a transfer, but Lautaro is thinking about Inter, giving the people of Inter joy, becoming champions and working for the World Cup." Nothing is quite ever what it seems in football, but for now, it looks like Martinez is going nowhere fast. Now to Spain, where Atletico Madrid are eyeing up an unlikely candidate at right back. According to Todd Boehly, Manchester United's Wan-Bissaka could be in line for a sensational move to the Wanda Metropolitano, with Atletico's transfer chief Andreas already approaching the club over a potential deal. Los Rojiblancos desperately need new faces in defence. Shima Vasalco is set to leave the Spanish capital when his contract expires in June, leaving just Marcos Llorente and Daniel Vaz as their only options at right back, and both prefer the midfield. Kieran Trippier had been their go-to man before being pinched by Newcastle in the winter. Wan-Bissaka, however, would be a surprising choice. The Englishman, signed for almost £50 million in 2019, has come under increasing fire in recent months for his poor performances. Gary Neville branded him as clueless at the weekend, and as per the Todd Boehly's report, the Red Devils' incoming boss Erik ten Hag has no plans of keeping the 24-year-old around at Old Trafford. Ralf Rangnick has regularly turned to Diogo Dalot ahead of AWB during his miserable tenure in charge. To make matters more interesting, United could be open to a loan move for Wan-Bissaka before sanctioning any permanent departure, so Atletico could get a try-before-you-buy deal. However, Diego Simeone isn't the only manager chasing the Croydon star. Jose Mourinho reportedly wants him at Roma, while Wan-Bissaka's former side, Crystal Palace, are also interested. A return to the Eagles might be more appealing as he looks to relaunch his career, although his reported $90k per week wages may be a sticking point. Atletico won't face the same issues when it comes to finances. Los Colchoneros are keen on Wan-Bissaka, but what do you all think at home? Could Simeone really get the best out of the United man? Let us know in the comments down below. Another fullback who could be leaving England for the Spanish sunshine is Marcos Alonso. The Chelsea defender has been a regular face at Stamford Bridge since joining from Fiorentina in 2016, appearing over 200 times and winning every major club honour available. However, after 6 years with the Blues and 12 years away from Spain, it's being reported that Alonso is ready for a return to his homeland. Alonso, who actually came through the Real Madrid youth system, wants a switch to Catalonia. There is said to be a glowing acceptance within the Chelsea squad that the 31-year-old has played his last few games for the club, especially after he was dragged off at half-time during their 2-2 draw against Wolves at the weekend. That was initially believed to be for an injury. However, the Chelsea insider Nathan Gissing reported on social media that in fact the former Bolton man had a heated exchange with Thomas Tuchel in the dressing room, leading to his removal. If that is the case, there could be no way back for Alonso at Chelsea this season. Joining Barcelona also has significance to the Spanish international. His father, Marcos Alonso Peña, spent 5 years with the Blaugrana and has been described as an idol at the club. Following in his footsteps is said to be a major appeal to the left-back as he enters the twilight of his career. This looks like a move that could actually happen. Chelsea, for their part, still have Ben Chilwell and Emerson Palmieri on the books, so are secure for now. As we will explore, sorting out the heart of their defence is really where their focus will be this summer. It's all change in the Chelsea back line. Andreas Christensen is on his way to Barcelona and Antonio Rudiger is heading to Real Madrid, leaving an ageing Thiago Silva and Trevor Chalobah to marshal the Blues' defence. Rudiger and Christensen will need replacing, and provided their impending takeover goes through, Thomas Tuchel has a strong idea about who he wants to bring in. As per a number of Italian reports, Napoli's Kalidou Koulibaly has been offered to the West Londoners as a starting point. The Senegalese star, who's linked with a move away from Naples almost every window, is approaching the last last year of his contract, meaning the part on a pay may be forced to finally cash in. The 30-year-old's agent has reportedly been in touch with Chelsea, offering his client for €35 million. It's a hefty fee, but Koulibaly has proven quality. The ex-Genk star has made over 300 appearances at the Diego Armando Maradona, although his only major title in that time was the 2019-20 Coppa Italia. This season he's been largely injured, but he did play a crucial role in securing Senegal the African Cup of Nations. Chelsea, however, are not alone in their interest in Koulibaly. Area Napoli are reporting that Paris Saint-Germain plus another unnamed Premier League side want the centre-half. Odds on that being Newcastle, while he is open to signing a new deal with Napoli if he can't secure a big move away. But Chelsea fans, what do you think? Is he good enough to fill Rudiger's shoes? Let us know down below. Another defender on Chelsea's wish list is the Spanish centre-half Pau Torres. That's the news from Fabrizio Romano, who claim the Blues are closely monitoring the 25-year-old situation at Villarreal. Torres has long been touted for a move away from the Yellow Submarine. Last summer, Manchester United and Real Madrid were heavily linked with his signature, however nothing materialised. Torres stayed on to live out his Champions League dream with his boyhood side, one that saw Villarreal go all the way to the semi-finals. Football Insider believes the La Liga outfits will need to raise funds this summer, especially if they miss out on major European football next term. This has opened the door to them finally selling Torres, who has a €55 million release clause in his contract. There are some reports suggesting that the need to raise cash might see them accept bids closer to €45 million for the 17-cap Spanish international. However, Chelsea are far from the only side chasing the defender. Manchester United are set to reignite their interest in Torres, along with Tottenham, who are in the market for a left-sided centre-half. Spurs also have the bonus of owning Giovanni Lo Celso, who was impressed on loan at Villarreal. The Argentine could be used as a make-weight should it come to striking a deal for Torres. If that doesn't happen, then we might have a major bidding war on our hands. Torres has all the qualities of a world-class centre-half, so let's see who's prepared to cough up the cash to make him one of their own. Finally, it's all going wrong for Manchester United. The club suffered a 4-0 hammering by Brighton at the weekend, pushing them to 6th on the brink of missing out on not just Champions League qualification, but the Europa League as well. They might struggle to land their summer transfer targets too. From Christensen and Nkunku to Calvin Phillips, there is a whole host of names being linked with Old Trafford, but getting who they want could be yet another uncomfortable challenge for the Red Devils. Just take the situation with Konrad Laimer. The Austrian has burst onto Manchester United's radar thanks to his unreal pressing numbers and defensive ability in the RB Leipzig midfield. Still just 24 years old, Laimer will be a great step towards replacing the outgoing Paul Pogba and Nemanja Matic. But it appears Bayern Munich are set to ruin those plans. The Bundesliga expert Christian Falk has confirmed that Bayern boss Julian Nagelsmann wants to reunite with Laimer in Bavaria, with Die Rekordmeister set to lose a number of options in their midfield from Sorentin Tolisso to Marc Roca and Marcel Sabitzer. This has opened the door to Laimer following the well-trodden path in Germany to the Allianz Arena. What's more, it's believed a modest bid of 18 to 20 million euros will be enough to get the ball rolling on negotiations. That said, Leipzig CEO Oliver Mintzlaff has fought back against suggestions the former Salzburg star will leave this summer, saying both he and Nkunku are not for sale. But Christian Falk thinks different, claiming Laimer's agent has already met with Bayern chief Hasan Salihamidzic ahead of a potential bid. Either way, Manchester United will find it hard to compete with the Bundesliga giants for Laimer. But who do you think United can actually sign this summer, and who do you think they should sign? Join the debate down below. That's it for Euro Transfer Talk for another week. What do you think of Chelsea's plans to rebuild their defence? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to Euro Football Daily with that notification bell switched on so you never miss one of our videos. We'll see you next time.